to Womiba Finance channel. Oh God. Today, somebody just asked me this thing yesterday because when we talk about Germany, we talk about France, we talk about Norway, we talk about all these places. But the place we normally forget is France. And because many people think you need to know how to speak French before. No, France as a country have jobs, healthcare jobs, even doctors are not required to have this French eligibility course or pass French eligibility course before they can be before they can work in France, because there's a pathway for their language that comes with the job. So, if you're English speaker, you don't need to learn French before you can go to France and work. All the healthcare jobs that comes with visa sponsorship are open for English speakers. Okay, now, because English even in China, in South Korea, in Dubai, they are now putting English language in their curriculum, even in France, because English is a universal language, almost a universal language. Imagine, it's a language for the world power economy. That's the United States of America. Is the for the oldest country in the whole world, United Kingdom. So imagine who cannot, these are the two countries that even set the pace on anything. So even in Finland, as I am speaking to you now, there is jobs, healthcare jobs for English speakers. So everybody is now going, because the world is a global village now. Permit me to say that the world is a global village now, because anybody now that speak English and efficient, have a very good understanding of English language can fit in any job in France. Okay, now, visa sponsorship. Okay, I will tell you everything about it. And oh my God, in this screen, you will be seeing all the jobs by yourself, and you'll be seeing all the requirements. But now, first of all, you need to I need to tell you the requirements, because that's one of the problems I have with people. When I tell them about job, they will say, what are the requirements? Are you sure that I can? No, requirements, if you can take care of a child and you can take care of an adult, you can do healthcare assistant job alone. I don't say nothing, because you need some training, or medicine or medical personnel. You need some training in that one. But any job in healthcare assistant, that's body. Any adult can do that job. Healthcare assistant job. Anybody can do it. Anybody that is physically fit and well can do that job, because obviously you're taking care of disabled people, vulnerable people in the society. You need to be, physically able. I'm not saying that some people that have mental capacity but physically disabled can work in administrative part of the healthcare sector, but not as a healthcare worker. Even there was a time when I was even a healthcare assistant, when I came to Europe newly, and I had problem. Do you know I was relieved of my duty? So you need to be physically fit to do that job. You need to be physically fit. So far you are physically fit, then you can now listen to this requirement before we move on. Okay, the first one is a valid passport. Like I always say, if you're planning to travel, then you must go and get your passport. It is not something that anybody will be teaching you every time, every day. Will be telling you, go and get passport. If you're planning to travel out, it is in your passport that they will put the visa. So you need that passport. So go and get your international passport if you have not gotten one. Then you need employer a job offer from a company in France, which I will come to in some minutes now. Then medical certificate showing that you are fit and well, like I said before. Before you can do this job, you must be physically able to do it, because you're taking care of somebody that is not well. You cannot be unwell or physically disabled and you're taking care of somebody that is vulnerable. So you need to be physically fit. Then proof of accommodation. Once you get the offer letter, you know when you go there before, because they will do training and all that before you start job. So you need some money. So you need to prove, you need some money to pay for accommodation. You need to have booked for accommodation before you book your flight. Like when they give you offer letter, you go to the visa, consulate, France consulate in your country, and get a visa, because with that job offer, job letter, and job offer, you take it to the French embassy or France embassy in your country, in your home country, be it in South Africa, anywhere you are in Africa, Zimbabwe, Zambia, Malawi, Burundi, Tanzania, Kenya, Ghana, Nigeria, Congo, Sudan, South Sudan, and other countries, around in Africa. You are qualified to apply, whether you are from the Congo, what they call it, francophone or something countries, because Cameroon, they speak, part of Cameroon have French as official language. Congo have it as official language. I think Senegal, I'm not sure of that one, but I think Senegal have it as official language. But what I'm trying to tell you now is this: you don't need to speak French to get this work visa. Majority, over 50-something% of people in France speak English. France is our neighboring country in United Kingdom. So there have been intermarriage and mixing together. Over close to 60% are English speakers. They understand English and they can write and communicate in English. So you don't need. So France announced yesterday that their care homes are on their knees. Like their care homes, people are being left uncared for because of lack of staff. That is the problem now. So they have widened their search. So before we proceed now, you will ask, where can you get this job? I will tell you now. You can get it in onpair.com or pair.com. I'm not a French. I don't know how to pronounce this one, but in the screen, you will see the contacts, the website, everything you need to start searching for job today. Then the second one is greatonpair.com. This company now, what I read from their autopilot, transpilot or something, autopilot, where you go and get a conclusion of review. People have left, for the company that they work for. They say this great au pair and medacs are very, very easy, to do your paper work and stuff. When you're trying to do a job, you need it. So now remember about police check. These care works are police check job. You cannot do it without police check. People in Nigeria, the people that give us police check is MPF. Then the people that also stamp, any criminal activities at the police force in Nigeria. I don't know about any other country like Kenya, South Africa, Ghana, Congo, Senegal. But for Nigerians that are watching me, it's MPF, our Nigerian police force, is where you will go and get your criminal record. Okay, number 3, APEF. APEF is recruiting massively. They're even in LinkedIn asking people to come and work for them. Then Connect Santa Paris and Fountain Over. I left these two companies last because they are in Paris. I don't like people when they are migrating to go to center city, because things, remember the proof of fund, things are so costly in that part of the place. So you might struggle. So you have to go to au pair, great au pair, medacs, adef. These people that have jobs outside Paris. because Paris is expensive. It's very, very expensive city. So you have to go to place where that is inside, that you will have cheap accommodation because of your proof of fund and accommodation. That is why I left it last. There's massive job in Paris, but remember cost of living. So I wish you a very, very job seekers time. Take your time, put you in your application. If you have any problem, come to WTP. We are there to help you. I want this video to be short. I don't want to take your time, but please subscribe to this channel and make sure that you come and ask when you start applying. Come and ask us questions in WTP. We'll help you there. Please don't leave without subscribing and giving us a thumb up, because it's helps our